Hey there, good evening. Welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph and I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and other forms of rock music. So this is the Friday night live experience, coming out later than normal, mostly because I've had gum infection and my face was swollen out like a balloon earlier, so it's gone down enough now that I can do the video, but that's the reason for the lateness and the tardiness of the video. Sorry, my mouth is a little off. So anyways, we're doing a Friday night live experience featuring this album. I don't know, get a good look at it. This is the Everly Brothers Live. This album was released in 2006. It's a compilation kind of live album. So basically what that means is that they've taken cuts of live parts from different concerts and pasted them together here to make this live album. It's on the Music Company label, or if you like, Madison. And it features, of course, Don on vocals and guitar and Phil Everly on vocals and guitar. There's no information on the album anywhere, nor is there any that I can find on the internet on who else was on the album, but mostly because I think it's a compilation and because it's a live compilation, there's bits of live stuff from all kinds of different things, and they just didn't bother with the credits. That's okay, but the music is still fantastic. So anyways, I will try to be specific about what I like and don't like about the album. There isn't anything really I don't like except for timing with the album. With the Everly Brothers, it's timing. Their music can hit me a wrong way if I'm not in the best of moods. It makes me sad. So I try to listen to them when I'm not in such one of those moods. And I know my face looks funny, but I hope you guys will bear with it. So I'm going to use my glasses here. Or maybe I'll use these ones. They're a little bigger and a little less. Maybe they're not. I guess I should have picked one and cleaned it up a bit more before I started, but that's okay. So usually I write these on a board, and that makes it easier for me to see, but I decided I would just go with the album. So the album is basically this cover, and you'll see this on some of their other collections too, this cover. Golden oldies and stuff like that, but those golden oldie ones, or golden anniversary ones, I think that's what they're called, are just single albums. This is a 2 CD disc. You can see it's a 2 CD disc featuring the Everlys, and there's the disc 1 and disc 2, and if you look inside, same thing, disc 1 and disc 2. Oh, sorry, I think the discs are upside down, so we'll just straighten that out so you get a better look at them. There we are. They're fairly young on these covers. I'm thinking it's probably early 60s when they took these two pictures. There's some new recordings on this and some older stuff, of course. Okay, so there's a lot of their standard stuff that if you're an Everly Brothers fan, and I count myself as one, a lot of their stuff on it, but the second CD has a lot of stuff that, isn't theirs. It's stuff that they've taken from other people and sang, and they've recorded it on this. Okay, so disc 1 has Bye Bye Love, their first hit. Really well done. Love that song. It's got to be I think it's my favorite. It's my favorite Everly Brothers song. Wake Up Little Susie, most people know that one. They're kind of similar. There was a couple that did most of the writing of some of these earlier stuff, and those two for certain I'm sure of. Till I Kissed You, Claudette, Crying in the Rain, and When Will There Be Love, all really kind of classic Everly Brothers stuff I really like a lot. Too Sad to Watch Good Love Go Bad. It's kind of a sad song. Sometimes I don't feel like that one. Lucille, I like that a lot. That's a song to me is underrated by the Everly Brothers. I never quite understood why it didn't get as much success as some of the other stuff, but still a great song. Let It Be Me. Goodbye, Good Golly Miss Molly. That's that kind of 50 style into it, and Bebopalula and Temptation. So some of these songs, of course, are written and sung by other artists, but Disc 1, mainly their stuff, but some of these other artists as well. Disc 2 has their song Kathy's Clown, which is their biggest hit, biggest selling hit of all time. And they actually wrote that song. That was, I think, one of their first, if not their first song they wrote. All I Have to Do Is Dream. Special kind of feeling for that song because I did a duet once at a venue where my partner did Dawn and I was the smooth Phil voice, and it went over really well. You Send Me, which is a old Sam Cooke song done here by them. They do a good version of it here. Love Is Strange. That's a different kind of track for them, I think. It's traditionally done by a female vocalist, and they do a great job out of here. Walk Right Back, great tune, one of the best Everly Brother tunes, one of my favorites. Medley, Take a Message to Mary, good songs. Maybe Tomorrow. I Wonder If I Care As Much. A lot of these tracks you probably wouldn't know. They're just songs that they don't normally do. Price of Love, Bird Dog, of course, another great tune. Maybe one of their more well-known songs as well. Devoted to You and Ebony Eyes, great kind of bluesy, country, southern music. Love those two. Love Hurts, of course, people most knowed it to this song is by Nazareth. Nazareth's version is more well known, but they do a pretty good version of it here. For the Love of Barbara Ann, Put My Little Shoes Away, and Set It Up to Go. All songs not as well known, pretty decently done though. The Everly Brothers. Okay, so the reason I like them live is you get a little bit more feel for what they're like as opposed to when you just hear in the studio album. You know that. Sorry, I'm going to take these off so I can avoid the glare. So you kind of get this feel for them that they're not. The problem with, like I said, the problem with studio tracks is that they're all edited, so you get this kind of sterilized sound to it, whereas with the live one you get more of a feel for what they're like together with each other, and there's a little more camaraderie and a little more talking going on here. I know that towards the end of their life they became estranged to each other, which is not really that uncommon when people spend a lot of time with each other, unfortunately. It's a sad thing, but Phil died before they actually had a chance to mend that fence, and then Don had to live the rest of his life wishing that he had done something to fix the problem. And we all wish for those things after. That's why it's always good to try to keep things smooth. I've got situations in my own life that aren't so smooth, and sometimes there's the best thing you can say is nothing, and just hopefully that it'll come around and you get a chance. And unfortunately they didn't have that chance. But the great thing about the Everly Brothers is their first hit came in 1956, so that's like 66 years ago. So we've been listening to these guys for 66 years. Of rock duos, they're probably next to Simon and Garfunkel my favorite. So those are my two favorites, Simon Garfunkel, the Everly Brothers, for rock duos. Now, rock duos aren't as common nowadays as they were in the 50s and 60s. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but these two duos were both from the 60s and 50s. And like I said, the Everly Brothers music is kind of a poppy, rocky, kind of rockabilly with some country overtones to their music. And it's even kind of got some of them have a little bit of a gospel feel to them, right, as well. But the biggest thing about the Everly Brothers, and the thing I think makes them outstanding, is their harmonizing. I don't think there's any group or duo out there that harmonizes as well as them. I could be wrong. Can't think of any offhand, anyways. And so, anyways, I wanted to give this album a real love feel tonight. I think it's not really, like a studio album or one of their live ones that came out when it was when they were younger or anything. But the good thing about it is it's got a collection of some really good, solid stuff. It's a nice package. It's a nice visual view of the two of them, and you get a lot of stuff on here that is not their normal stuff, but stuff that they took on, like Love Hurts and where is it, that one that I wanted to You Send Me, yeah, that was the one. Like, those are two songs you don't normally hear them doing, so you get some kind of versions of their songs that you're used to other artists doing, but that's good, like it gives you a feel for what they're like. Yeah, so Phil and Don Everly of the Everly Brothers live on your Friday night live experience. Yeah, it should be fairly easy to find this someplace. I found it fairly quickly. I was looking for it, found it. Didn't pay much for it, a couple dollars. Great entertainment. And it's got a pretty good solid sound to it as well. So, if you want to listen to some 50s music, that's good. This is the group, I think. So there you have it. Friday Night Live experience with the Everly Brothers. Next week we'll be doing somebody else. I'm not sure yet. Kind of been a little low key the last couple of days because of this. I did do my music other than rock Saturday morning. Music other than rock. I did that earlier in the week before this flared up, so it won't be it'll come out on Saturday at its normal time. It's just this one I didn't get to do, and because I like to spend a little more time on these. Are a little more complicated, the live ones. So anyways, I hope you like this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated, and I hope that you love the Everly Brothers as much as I do. So have a good night.